The new administration is pushing draconian farm controls through Congress as fast as possible and has coordinated the bill so there will be no debate. Opponents say they have less than 2 weeks to stop farming bills that would put organic farms out of business. The group Democracy in Action says the newfound safety bills were sponsored by agribusiness giants Monsanto, Cargill, Tyson's, and ADM. Under the bills, the Department of Agriculture would be able to order organic farmers what to feed their animals, how to medically treat them, and what toxic sprays to use. There would also be penalties beyond the ability of most small farmers to pay. Buried in the bills are regulations that criminalize all aspects of organic farming by listing them as sources of seed contamination. The bills would industrialize farms, force farmers to buy chemicals and drugs, and or face $500,000 in penalties.
Fuck off, Monsanto. Screw you, Cargill. Okay, Tyson's can eat a big bowl of mule cock. Okay, and ADM can take a flying fuck. Okay, I can't believe I'm actually having to say this. Alright, my basic human right to eat food that's not going to give me ass cancer shall not be infringed. Alright, I have a machete laying out in my backyard, and normally I think of it as a gardening tool. But if these vile, evil, malignant tumors that some people would call the dominant institution in 21st century society, I mean, these demonic fucking corporations, start to take away my basic human right to clean food, my machete becomes a tool for something else. Okay, our criminal government has a long history of using food as a weapon to suppress third world populations. But that was viewed as awful fine and good by the elites that ran this country. But now, this apparatus has been turned on the American people themselves. I'll give an example. Henry frickin' Kissinger. When this guy was working for the National Security Council, he used food as a weapon to suppress third world nations. If you want to read about how food was weaponized as a means to control third world populations, have a look at the URL that I've posted in the sidebar to this video. Okay, this is very serious. Companies like Monsanto are rapidly putting patents on every form of life. Okay, they're basically vandalizing the genetic code of the planet. If you have children and you can hear my voice right now, you should really get back to your computer and Google something called the Codex Alimentarius. This is a fundamental attack on our most basic of human rights, to consume natural food as nature intended. Okay, this is nothing less than complete and utter tyranny. There's a war coming. Free humanity against a very small group of inbred elites who have taken over the banking systems of the planet. These inbred nutjobs that are obsessed with eugenics and population control aren't going to settle for anything less than a population reduction of about 90%. Don't believe me? Google the Georgia Guidestones. I also highly recommend this film. It's called Nutricide. It'll tell you all about what Codex Alimentarius is and how to resist it. You can watch it for free on Google Video.